Hi guys, and welcome to a showcase for the subset Best of the Best for the Tops Champions League 2015-16 showcase trading card collection, of course released in the US and Asia. We've got a total of 25 cards here which represent the best players within the Champions League for their clubs for the 2015-16 season. As you see, they're really nicely designed in a kind of light blurb with the player popping out of the basically a picture frame there. As you can see, that we've put them all in alphabetical order. The first one being Angel Di Maria of PSG there. And on the back of every card, as you see, is a little pen pick of the player. The logo for the team, of course, the team he plays for, and the name of the player, his position. There's the Tops logo, of course, and the official UEFA Champions League logo. So let's take you through these players so you can see the best of the best. As we mentioned there, Angel Di Maria. The second one is the fabulous Antoine Griezmann of Atletico de Madrid, as you see there. So that's really nice. And little pen pick of him on the back. Next up is Arsenal's superstar Alexis Sanchez there, number 17 in the squad. There he is, the forward, the Chilean forward of Arsenal, followed by one of the greats in the world game at the moment. Of course, he needs no introduction. It is, of course, Cristiano Ronaldo of the European champions Real Madrid there. Of course, scored the winning penalty in the 2015-16 season. Next up is Diego Costa of Chelsea. There he is heading the ball. And a little pen pick of him. Then we have this fantastic up-and-coming goalkeeper, Spanish international, of course, of Manchester United, David De Gea. There he is, seems to improve year on year, so it's really good to see the young keeper progressing well. And there's the pen pick of David De Gea. Of course, he's known for his shot stopping, of course, more so than taking crosses, etc. at the moment. I'm sure he'll improve on those. Next up, we have a player who had an absolutely awful 2015-16 Champions League campaign, Eden Hazard, as you see, of Chelsea there. However, looks to be recapturing his fantastic form, which made him player of the season in the Barclays Premier League for 2014-15 as we speak. There's his. Next up, we have this legend of the world game, Francesco Totti. There he is of AS Roma. Fantastic player, turned down moves during his career to Real Madrid, Barcelona, you name the top club, he's turned a move down to them. What a fantastic player he has been for his club. They are very brilliant to have a player of his calibre, of course. Next up is the finest goalkeeper of all time ever to play the game, Gigi Buffon. There he is. Hasn't conceded a goal in Serie A at home for the last 6 months. During the 2015-16 season, gives you an indication of how good this goalkeeper really is, even at 38 years of age, of course. 2 years Iker Casillas' senior, and as these players seem to lose talent as they get older, of course, like Iker has done, unfortunately, Gigi Buffon continues to still pull out penalty save after penalty save. Of course, joined Juventus in 2001 for a world record fee of £32 million back then, of course, which was worth every penny. Next up, we have the Welsh wizard here, formerly of Spurs, now of the European champions Real Madrid, Gareth Bale. There he is, Gareth Bale, of course. He needs no introduction to you football fans around the world. Then we have the Sevilla midfield and Polish midfielder Grzegorz Krychowiak. Apologies if I've pronounced that incorrectly. I'm not 100% sure, but there he is. He's actually captaining the Sevilla side on that day, as you see there. And of course, Sevilla won the Europa League for the previous 3 years. Next up, we have Hulk of Zenit St. Petersburg. The goal machine in Russia, of course. There he is. Followed by Koke of Atletico de Madrid, the runners-up in the Champions League. A fantastic midfielder. There's Koke. Next up is the big money signing from Manchester City for the 2015-16 season, Kevin De Bruyne, who has put in some fantastic performances. However, got stuck with a bad injury and was struggling to recover from that injury when, of course, they played Real Madrid in the semi-finals. And another man who needs no introduction is Lionel Messi, of course, of Barcelona. Top scorer year after year after year, and just an all-round magnificent world footballer, of course. Then we have Mesut Ozil, the assist king in the Barclays Premier League. He plays for Arsenal, of course, and Germany, the world champions. Then we have Manuel Neuer, who is fortunate enough to be in goal for Bayern Munich, of course, so usually doesn't have a lot to do, and is a German champion year after year after year, of course, for the powerhouse that is Bayern Munich. Next up, we have Neymar Jr., who has really come alive in the last couple of years since his move to that fantastic side, Barcelona, the Brazilian international. There he is. And another player who has absolutely come alive and loving his time at his current club, Paul Pogba, of course, of Juventus, of course, struggled to get in the Manchester United first team and was treated abysmally. So he said anyway. Who knows if he was or not, but has been revelling and really enjoying his time at Juventus there. And another guy who scores goals wherever he goes. Yes, it's Robert Lewandowski of Poland and Bayern. This guy really is a goal machine. And there's his card. And speaking of goal machines, here's the finest one in the Premier League. It is, of course, Kun Aguero of Manchester City in Argentina. Scores for fun in the Premier League, of course. However, a little bit injury prone, if there is one criticism of him. Next up, we have Feghouli of Valencia making it in there. There he is. He's impressed in the La Liga, of course, the Algerian international. The next best of the best is, of course, Thomas Müller of FC Bayern and the world champions Germany. This guy just has the instinct to be in the right place at the right time, and if a ball is sprayed across the edge of the box or inside the 6-yard box, he will be the one who'll get his foot onto it and get the goal, of course, what makes him so valuable in world football. Then we have I would say veteran now, Wayne Rooney, the England captain and Manchester United captain, of course. Still loads to give within the international game for Wayne Rooney, of course. Now he's moved back more to a number 10 role rather than a striking role. However, is the record goal scorer for England. And last but not least, we have Zlatan Ibrahimovic. There he is having a good laugh, as you see. The journeyman striker has been everywhere. Inter, Milan, Juventus, PSG, Malmo, all been successful stints. However, probably a unsuccessful stint at Barcelona for a year, although he will disagree with that, of course, I should imagine. But this fantastic striker, Swedish international, is the last in the subset for the best of the best for the Tops Champions League 2015-16 showcase collection. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this little review of all those fantastic players in the subset. If you have, be sure to hit that like button. Let me know your comments on the players in the comments below. I love to read your opinions on the players also. And of course, I'll see you guys all in future openings. But until then, adios.